This is the plaintiff, Carolyn Presley. She says the defendant's her grandson's girlfriend, and she owes her money which she refuses to repay, and that's simply not right. She's been helping the defendant out for 5 years now. She's become disrespectful towards her, and the buck stops here. She's suing for the $1,700 she's owed. This is the defendant, Kiana Watson. She says the plaintiff talks behind her back, and she cut her phone service off, so she refused to pay her the money she owes her for the phone. Why would she pay this woman for a phone she can't use? Bottom line, the woman has a good heart and has helped her out, but her mouth is something different, and she owes nothing. She's accused of letting a granny down.
All parties, please do your writing. Seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. All right, Ms. Presley, how is it you know Ms. Watson?
That's my grandson's girlfriend.
All right, is this the grandson?
Yep.
How long have you two been together?
7 years, 8 years?
Long time. You have kids together?
Yes.
How many?
2.
Were they living with you? Were they paying rent?
No,
Just living off your generosity? For how long?
from September,
Two.
January.
All right, and what was that about?
She was staying alone, and she had this issue stating that she didn't have money for food or whatever the case might have been. I had issues with my mom at home, and she offered for us to
Okay.
come and stay with her, like she has done plenty of times in the past.
So she's really nice. At some point, when's your birthday?
January 18th.
So at some point, there's some discussion that you are going to put her on your phone plan
Exactly.
and as a birthday gift. But
No, it wasn't. I'm
Had
not
nothing to
giving
do
no
with the
gifts.
birthday gift. All
Not
right.
for no iPhone.
all right, she's supposed to pay for the phone. She's supposed to pay the monthly payments. Why do you look familiar? Have you been here before?
No, I'm always watching you. Maybe you see.
Oh, I can see you through the TV. The rest of America thinks I'm talking to them, but I'm just talking to you.
I never been here before.
All right. Okay, so it just happens to be your birthday in January, but it's not. So for whatever reason, you decide you're going to put her on your plan, and the deal is the phone gets financed every month, or
Right.
something, and she's going to make the payments for her phone and
She
her
said
her phone payments as well as her
$81.
usage payments.
Right.
The whole thing comes out to $81. So when is it that you get the phone for her? What day?
January 13th.
January 13th?
Yeah, that's when we
That's
got
all
the
right?
phone.
Okay, and then what happens?
We had to, she went and we had an argument. So she's cursing and being
Well, can I
disrespectful.
interrupt?
Who are you?
I'm the daughter.
Okay.
The altercation started because I said something that I wasn't supposed to repeat.
Okay, well, there you go. And then, I'm sorry, what is your relationship to him?
My nephew,
Your nephew.
my
All right.
relative.
What did you say that you weren't supposed to? Well, how bad is it?
You know that she had the kids all day, and it was just sometimes about food and bills and stuff like that.
Okay, so that kind of stuff.
So then the argument when I say it got back to her, so it became an argument.
Okay, well, that's the reason I get mad at you. What happened? Now I want to hear from you what happened between you two.
She started cursing and everything. So I said, well, you're
What
not
were you
gonna-
cursing her?
I
First
got
of all,
the
why are you
text.
cursing
I got
her?
every text she said.
Hold on
Well,
one
I
second.
hope you do.
Oh, don't do that. You just did
the-
it in front of me. You just sassed her right in front of me. Go
Because
ahead.
okay, the issue was I was staying in Carolyn's house. It was me and Carolyn only. He would stop by, her grandson, he would stop by on certain weeks and stay over from time to time. It was me and her. I can tell you.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay.
We were while we were in that house, and we cooked almost every day. There was food left over for every other day.
Okay.
Now, why?
So what did you say to her? Let me see the text.
text-
What did you say to her?
What I texted and I said to her was, I don't understand why you or your daughter
That's not
can't
what
keep
she
my
said.
I
name
do not want you to
out,
keep piping
out
up.
of your mouth. Right? This is what I'm letting her know.
Why would you send nasty texts? Why
It was-
do that? Well, they're confrontation. You know what text is for? Let me tell y'all what text is for. I'll meet you in 10 minutes. I'm running late. Really? Or hi, how you doing? Love you. What texting does is let me see that. Let me see that.
Go tell her to stroll up.
Yeah, I know how to scroll. Okay, so here's your text, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've honestly tried with you, but me and the kids will be out of your house. You and April keep my name out of your mouth. I don't care about your period, which is bad in and of itself. Let me tell you how she reads it. I've honestly tried with you, but me and my kids will be out of your house. And you and April keep my name out of your mouth. I don't care about your period, so you can keep checking my receipts and telling her Do you understand that when you text something, all right, that's what you're doing. You're upping the ante of antagonism, to which she responds, let's see, you do what you gotta do. What'd you do about all this? Stay out of it?
I tried to, but
Maybe I don't think you get that privilege. Because
obviously
you
I
got your
don't.
girlfriend living with your grandmother, you see? So your hand is in this.
Yeah, so
Right.
I tried to diffuse it, and then
And then what?
just couldn't happen. These three, just hard to talk to. So
So how's your relationship with your grandmother? Have you seen your grandmother since this happened? Or
since it happened, no,
are you serious?
for real.
Oh, he said he wasn't talking to me. That's why they don't come. He don't talk to me.
Why would you not talk to your own
So the
grandmother?
night
I
we
went to the
there-
court.
Wait, is she making you not talk to your
No.
grandmother?
The night we went there to get her stuff, the way she acted, it was like,
How
old
did
are
she
you?
act?
It was like, as soon as we walked through the door, she's putting her finger on her face, like, I'm gonna get you. Let me put my clothes on. I'm calling my daughter. And I'm like,
I didn't tell her
What?
that.
so
Hold
I'm
on,
like,
ma'am.
why are you acting like this? It's like, her get her stuff, and that's it.
Like she was gonna fight her?
Yeah, like, so I'm in the middle.
Your
so she-
grandmother was gonna
my-
fight your girlfriend?
My grandmother. So
Wow.
I'm in the middle,
That's something.
and she's pushing me. So I'm like, stop pushing me. Like,
Who's pushing you?
my grandmother. So I'm like, you know what? I sat down. Yeah, do what you do. Got her clothes, put it in the cab, or whatever. So now there's a package involved. Oh,
What was
she's
the package?
something that she ordered for her birthday.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, you're not getting the package until I get the phone.
Why didn't you just return the phone? You should have just returned the phone instead of being vindictive and saying you're not getting it.
When-
You should return the phone because then you'd be out of the loop financially completely.
My whole thing with this whole situation is, should I have gave her phone back that day? Yes, but she wasn't acting as if, okay, listen, I don't want to deal with you and no problem. But when we got there, it was a whole nother scenario. She held on to my package. That
So
night,
she told you you're not getting the package till you give me my phone?
The night in the house, she told him that I was lying. She said, I don't got no package for her. She's a liar. That's what she said. So now,
Is
when
that
the situ-
true? Why'd you say that?
So now,
Because she wouldn't give me back my phone.
so now when the situation got bigger and her other daughter had to get involved, he had to give the phone to his mother. So I gave the
I'm
phone to
sorry,
him.
when did you give him the phone?
I had the phone that night.
Okay,
He
when
took
did
it
you
from me.
give your mother the phone?
The next day or 2 days after.
And then
And
when did
she-
just a second, when did your mother give her mother the
It's
phone?
in a
I
phone.
can't answer that.
It's in a text message.
They
on the
didn't
phone.
give me
Okay,
the phone.
let's find that in the text messages of when the phone came over.
that's-
So when the phone came over, what
I
did you
never
do?
got the phone in my hand. My daughter was taking the phone back to T-Mobile.
Okay,
When
so
she
when did
took
she-
the phone back to T-Mobile, T-Mobile cut the phone on and said it's damaged. My daughter said, "I'm bringing you your phone. It's no good." She didn't. She didn't
put
get
the
Do
no.
you have the phone?
Here, go right here. She
What's
didn't-
wrong with the phone?
I don't know. They said it's damaged. This is
Do
how
you
it
see
come on.
damage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the screen. The screen's broken. You could see the screen is not physically broken. It's not gonna work appropriately. They can't sell it to another person because you could see how things are missing here. You know, pixelation's missing here. So now we got us what we call a Class A problem, a $749.99 problem. That's what we got. All right, now what is it you're suing for? You're suing for $749.99. What's $60 iPhone insurance?
That's what she
Are
added.
you
up.
are you out $60 for iPhone insurance? Yes.
Yeah,
or
I'm
no?
paying for all of this now. I pay. It's
No.
24
Okay, but
months.
hold on. You
I
can
paid for
stop a
months.
second. You can cancel the insurance at any time.
I didn't do that because they told me if I cut the phone.
But if you
off-
have insurance, then why is that not covering the damage?
Well, I didn't cut it off. I'm not an iPhone person. I'm an Android person.
No, but that has nothing to do with being an iPhone person. It's the contract.
And then the day I missed court,
See, this is why I don't put other people on my phone line because then I got to worry about stuff
you
like
ain't
that.
got to worry me neither.
Right, but so who has the iPhone? So this is just the phone. It's T-Mobile.
It's T-Mobile.
Right. So did anybody go to T-Mobile or speak to T-Mobile?
Yes,
Who did?
I did.
Okay, what did they tell you?
They told me if I cut the phone off, I have to pay for the whole iPhone. So the line is suspended now.
Okay, but if you pay for the whole iPhone, you can just cut the phone off.
Yeah.
And you're done. But then what did you do about show me the proof of the insurance. And why can't that just be canceled? I don't understand why.
I didn't never think of the insurance, but here go everything from T-Mobile.
All right. All right, so there's this insurance amount because they were apparently charging you $15 a month in insurance. But see, the insurance would only help if you were keeping the phone. That doesn't give you the refund of the phone if you're trying to get out of everything. They just give you a refurbished phone if that were the case. So you're suing for $700 in addition to what we've discussed for defamation of character, false allegations. Tell me what that is.
On here, she was telling everybody she was going to the police and say I abused the kids. I got it on text message that I told my daughter. I never abused them. They love me. She want to keep her kids. That's what she said. I'll never see them again. I'm good with it, but
why would we do this over a stupid phone? Why would we do this?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, I'm going to ask you a question. If you have a grandson?
yes.
Let's assume your grandson has a girlfriend, and the girlfriend comes to you and says, I'm short of cash. Would you put my phone on your plan and I'll pay you monthly?
No.
Why?
Why should I? She's nobody to me. Ask your mother. Ask your mother or grandmother. Why ask me?
My God, I love you going inside the courtroom.
You know, you have to understand your role in this, okay? Because your own grandson's saying you were ready to fight his girlfriend. That's not grandmotherly conduct. Okay?
But you should see how
But
my
no, just I know. That's all you say. That's like my kids who say, I'm sorry, but that's not an I'm sorry, okay? Maybe it's just me, but I come from a place where the more people who love my children, the happier my children are going to be. That's your kids too. It's not just her kids, right?
Yes.
Right. You know, at some point, this has to de-escalate, not escalate. Because you don't want to be in a position where you never speak to your grandmother again. Do you want to be in that position?
No.
Do you guys seriously just want to throw it out forever?
Yes.
First of all, you're going to sit down right now. And you're going to sit down. I don't even know who you are. You haven't even piped up. Don't worry about it. But I'm going to ask you to sit down too.
Thank you.
Okay? Because the only person who didn't answer was you.
When they said they done with me, I'm done.
That's. I've said what I'm going to say there. What's the defamation of character?
With
What
the
does she lie
lying and
about?
telling everything.
What you're just showing me text from her to you. Did she actually do it? Did she call HRS and say that you abused your children?
I don't know.
Well, have you heard from them?
No.
Okay, so she probably didn't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, time for me to rule. I'm going to order you to pay her the $749.99, which will cover the cost, including the payments that you've already made, and also the $60 in insurance. Cancel it now from here on in, cancel it. For a sum total judgment in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $809.99. When that judgment will get paid, this phone goes that way. Good luck, folks.
Well, the judge has ruled that the defendant has to pay for the telephone and the insurance. So you got to do that. It's a court order now.
Right.
But, you know, even more important is it sounds like you want to break everything off with your grandmother.
Sure do. They're just negative. They completely negative people. So
you're going to
it's
eliminate your kids from seeing her? Totally?
Completely.
And it doesn't bother you?
Done. Not one bit.
How about you? How do you feel about that? You're kind of in the middle.
Yeah, unfortunately I am.
Sorry about that. All over a telephone. What a
Right.
shame. What a shame.
I know, right? Sucks, but it's okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay. Well, here comes Grandma now. Miss Presley.
Oh, she told me.
Well,
Hi,
you're going to get the
I'm
money.
good.
That'll
Yeah.
take care of that. But more importantly, you feel about the way they do.
Yeah.
They that to me,
I wish them the best of luck
not me.
in life. Because I don't call nobody for nothing. They call me.
I'm done with my nephew. Nice evening.
Well, you just saw a family breaking apart, Harvey.
Okay, Doug. Well, look, I mean, putting a phone on your plan for anybody else, It's so risky, and I wouldn't do it. I mean, look, if somebody needs to do it, it means they're short of cash, then maybe they have bad credit. So it's a risk going in. And you don't know what kind of a bill they're gonna rack up. Bad idea all around.